Hi everyone.
What do you say?
So we're back again, and there's a breaking news. Toyin Abraham, much loved Nollywood global star, Ijakumo, and so many other films, series, skits. She's everywhere. So there's this news about her speaking on the arrest of a particular individual who she says cyberbullied her. So I am going to play the video and we're going to react to it. I think it's very, very interesting.
I said I was not going to say anything anymore, but there's some things that you can't accuse me wrongly
now.
and you expect me not to say something. I would not, because they may not need to. I will never arrest anybody's mother. I never arrested anyone's mother. So everybody knew that it's a different thing when you commit a crime. It's a different thing when you are a criminal, when you do something bad and people are dragging it, and you know that this is time for you to pay for the crime you committed. I have not committed any crime. I have only exercised my democratic rights. And they keep bullying me. I came on social media. I came to beg everybody to leave me the hell alone. Shefebo, anytime bully me, emi go bi mo se wa, emi go ti fe ku. Emi go fe ku, but kin to ku. Shefebo, mo ready ati ku bi mo ye wa, mo fe ku. I want to die. But before I die, a lot of you bullies will die together. I have kept quiet. Bi mo se wa, you guys have pushed me to the wall. Mo ti di were. I want to die. I don't. Emi go, I want to die. I wish to die.
Allow me, did you hear that?
I want to die. Because you guys have pushed me to the wall. I did not commit any crime.
Cry, she says.
I only exercised my rights. I came
you want to react now, or should I play the full
guys,
video and then we react?
I did not collect money. Me ogbowo anybody. Okay. Me ogbowo. I voted for Jonathan that time. And you guys did what? You bullied me. I've had it up to here. You cursed my child. You do everything to my child. I did not arrest anybody's mother. I wrote a petition. From there, they said I should go to the cyber crime. I got there. I wrote a petition. I gave them the handle. I gave them the screenshot. The reason why I didn't I didn't put Anthony, because Anthony did not defame me or boo or say something. Anthony only abused me, and I abused Anthony back. Every other thing you said, I collected money. I have said it. I need them to prove I collected money. You said you will pay my child, guys. The truth will come out very soon. These people were paid money to bully me, to ruin my career down, to ruin my life down. I have not committed any crime. The only crime I have committed is exercising my right. So me oberumo, my fear is gone. I am ready to die. You guys have pushed me. But before I die, I will make sure that everybody that bullied me, everybody that defend me oniba. So I'm ready. I am so ready. I did not do anything. Nobody came to call me out for doing anything. I have never done anything. I've been nice to people. I've been a good citizen. The only crime I committed in my life right now is that I supported another person. And you guys wanted me to support another person. That's the thing. And times with that number, sorry, me mom.
Allow me. What are your thoughts on this video? Do you want to give the viewers, if you're new to our channel, please first and foremost give this video a like. It helps the algorithm to recommend our content to more people, and more people can come and watch. We'll create more videos and the cycle just continues. Thank you so much. Allow me, do you want to give the viewers a background into the story, and then we'll do a deep critique, because I think this particular video and this particular story can be looked at with different lens. There's so many lenses to look at this video from and this story from, but I think a background would be helpful before we get into it. What do you know about the story?
My understanding is that she had supported the president Ashwaja met Tinubu during the last elections. And as the economy has gone south, people are really upset with the president. And apparently she was being dragged on social media for supporting the president during the last campaign and for failing to come out to criticize criticize him for the challenges the country is facing. And some back and forth was said, and this guy threatened her son or made a comment, cursed her son or something, and she got upset and put him in jail is what I know about it. Honestly, Toyin should not try. I don't understand locking somebody up for the things they say on social media. I don't agree a lot of the things are said on social media, don't get me wrong. But you do have freedom of speech to some level. If this guy had upset you, take him to court. Sue him. You can afford lawyers. Sue him for defamation. Sue him for something. Force him to keep quiet until you resolve
cease and desist.
Yes. Take him to court. Get an injunction to bind him for talking about you. If you're someone that comes around, you get a restraining order. But by all means, don't make it you go and lock somebody up because of what they said to you. But this woman forgets that she needs the same social media and these same critics, people that push her movies. You've now gone and used your power to oppress this innocent person. You have power. Look, you have power. You're on social media. You're an actress. You're an actor. You have power. You have clout. But you use this clout. You got this clout because of these viewers. These guys on social media are the guys that push your content.
Yes.
These are the guys that promote your movies. They're your champions. They criticize you. But everybody gets dragged on social media. Burna Boy, David, Wizkid. Everybody gets dragged. Joe Biden, Trump. We're dragging people on social media by the day. This is social media that builds you can destroy you, but it is not on you to use your clout. The clout that you got from this same social media, you now use it to get the police to arrest these people. If you don't like what they're saying, sue them, take them to court, hire a lawyer. But you know something, actually do what Wizkid does. I love what Wizkid does. You can drag Wizkid from now till tomorrow. He's not going to respond to you. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. People don't drag Wizkid. There's no point dragging Wizkid. He's not going to respond to you. Is his music still selling? Yes. The things you say about him, have they diminished his star power?
No.
Our people say that Entoba lobby con, Toba wariwoja ko ni debi to law. If you're going somewhere and you stop to acknowledge the noise of the market, or you stop to respond to everybody who greets you, you're never going to get to your destination. Why not just ignore the haters? But instead, you go and and now what you've done is an egregious wrong. You go and take police to arrest somebody. What is his crime? What is the actual crime? And that's why I say that Nigeria is a land of grave injustice. Because we do injustice for fun.
Yep.
We've locked this innocent guy up for what? There was even a rumor that his mom was locked up as well. She's come out to deny. She's I didn't lock up his mother. I respect mothers. I wouldn't lock up his mother. Why should you lock the guy? What did the guy do to you? What did he do? So he was stupid on social media. Okay. And your response to that is what? Lock him up? Why not just ignore him? If you ignore this guy long enough, he will stop shouting. What he's feeding on is your feedback, is your response. He wants to trigger a response. He wants to gaslight you to responding. You responded in the most stupid, most unintelligent way possible. You used force. So suppose you arrest that guy and that guy dies in police custody. What are you going to say? What's the point? What did this guy do to you? and we deploy the state resources for personal grievances, for personal grudges. What's the crime? And they went to cybercrime. What is a cyber crime? What did he do? Did he threaten and did he bring a gun to a house? He threatened you on social media. Okay. If he slandered you, if he defamed you, by all means, sue him.
Yeah. Which is also civil. Yeah.
Sue him. But you've used the police to arrest him. Why? Because you have two heads. Why? Ignore. Rise above it. Take the high road. Ignore him. If you have to respond to comments, don't respond to respond to other people's comments. Ignore the toxic comments. Just ignore them. Focus on your life. You're already in a better place than 90% of Nigerians. So you're now going to oppress those who are less privileged than you because you have power to call police to arrest them.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong now. Oh, wrong now. And so people have now chosen to retaliate. They're on her social media, that they're sending they're leaving negative reviews on her movies. I saw a post where somebody on Twitter asked Elon Musk to cancel her from Twitter, to delete her account.
I saw that.
That might be a bit extreme, but she's going to get cancelled. Because you don't need to. It's bad that people say, look, people get online and so people cross the line over and over again.
Yep.
Mama should respond to every fool. Let's hear your own take on it.
Thank you very much for the background. For me, I'm going to start from where she said, I want to buy. I want to buy. I want to buy. I want to buy. She said that about 6 or 7 times. For me, number one, severe mental health issues. Severe. That's not something you say for clout. That's not even something. You see, from this mouth that we have, we can use it to say good things in our lives. We can also use it to say bad things. If you're spiritual, you understand exactly what I'm saying. So what Toyin has done in that Instagram live is wrong on all levels, right? You are going to give power to somebody you don't know to impact you in such a way that you utter the words that you want to buy yourself. For what? For what? So that's number one. That's the first thing I wanted to address. Why give somebody so much power? Somebody you don't know. Lama has already touched on the issue of using undue influence and using your power to oppress, because that's what it is oppression. We know how it goes in Nigeria. We know when you petition someone, the police will go there, they will rough the person up. When they rough the person up, they'll put them into a locks. They'll take them to cell. Before they actually get arraigned to court, it can take 3 weeks. They'll be there. Mosquito will be biting them, everything. People will be coming to your house and be begging you, please, no, release our brother, release our... Do you need all that? Former Governor Shomole was saying that I think 88,000 people or something close to that are in detention in cases that have not gone to trial. A lot of people that are in Kirikiri today are waiting trial.
Yeah.
Now let's address what that young man did. Very wrong. He has abused your children, accused one of them of buying. Absolutely wrong. The way you have addressed it, is that the only way you can address it? No. There are other ways. Allow me to talk about the legal way. You can even get that man to get signed on undertaking that if anything happens to your child, based on what he said. In the meantime, delete the tweet, do an apology, If the person says they're not going to do an apology, then follow the legal. Then how many people do you even want to arrest? How many people do you want to petition? If it's by petitioning an arrest, how many people would Jay-Z and Beyonce have arrested? Or Kanye West? Or Joe Biden? Or even the late Michael Jackson? They dragged every single iota of creativity from that man's life till he died.
Yeah.
They dragged the skin color. They dragged him that he touched boys. They did this, they did that. Dragging. How many people do you want to sue? So it takes me to my next point. Toyin needs to have a team, a professional team, maybe a social media team, a legal team, clearly, and somebody that is close to her, that she respects, that can call her to order before she goes on this emotional rant on Instagram and see the kinds of things that she said in that video. For me, frankly, they were very disturbing things to hear. I know she does not want to. I know she does not want to buy. She has 2 young children. Why would she want to? Her career is growing. She's in the, she's doing fantastically well. Do not allow this thing to impact you. Denzel Washington said something when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. And he said, is when you are at your highest, and I'm paraphrasing, that's when the devil comes knocking. That's when the devil comes knocking. And then it just crashes all the way down. When you're at the highest, the devil will wait for you to get to the top and then start dealing with you because he's not happy. So the devil could be in the guise of this blogger. But the point is, how did you react? And so there's oppression, there's having a great team to give you advice. Then what are you looking for in the comment section, Toyin? Are you not busy enough? The great Serena Williams was interviewed recently, and she said they asked her about a newspaper article. I think the New York Times wrote her, or some other newspaper. And Serena said she has not read the paper in years. She said because it used to spoil her mood. So on the front page, she'll win a slam. On page 4, somebody's abusing her of something else. Back page, somebody's abusing her of something else. So is that sustainable? What are you doing in this comment section? Stay away from the comment section. Stay away from, I'm not saying you should leave social media. You need it for your publicity. You need it for your projects. But have a team of people that handle your social media for you. Don't go live if you're upset. Have somebody that can hold you accountable and say, give me your phone. I know you're upset. And now, you see, the worrying thing is that now the people now know that you don't have a thick skin for extreme criticism, which is wrong. I know it's wrong, but there are people that are able to take this on board and either one, fight back, like they'll be dragging themselves, or 2, ignore completely. One last advice. Maybe you should curate your social media and only make it about your projects. So when you have a new film, you have a new content, skit, whatever, you use it to post. I'm not saying you should remove your comments because you need engagement from your fans. That's fine. But don't read them. And tell the people in your circle that any negative comment, circle meaning family and friends and people that work for you, any negative comment about you in the social media, they should not bring it to you. You don't want to hear it. Because you know your emotional makeup. I know mine. Olami knows his. We all have our own emotional makeup. But on this particular note, I'm not going to say too much about the young man. The young man is very, very stupid. Let me just carry that. Let me put that one there. He's very, very stupid and wrong for going after your child. But you have used a sledgehammer to kill a mosquito. And there's no way you can talk your way out of this one. You've oppressed a young man. with the petition, with his mom being arrested and all of that. It's not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop here.
The same press that you need, and this woman needs this press. She needs the press.
Of course, you need the press. And now look, it was good. Even when international news is even carrying itself. Do you understand? I love her work. She's talented, but these kinds of outbursts and these kinds of things that she's saying it's not. It's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. And now Free Ayo was the #1 trending hashtag on Twitter yesterday. Ayo being the name of the guy. Now he's going to get a bigger platform. Now, people are going to question your mental state. People are going to question your bullying. You said the guy was bullying you, but you now ended up going back to sort of like bullying him as well in your response. So how are two wrongs making a right? When you could have issued a statement, when your team could have issued a statement,
or just ignored.
And you see, allow me, that's how you now see and what caused this thing in the first place? Your outspoken political closeness. I will close on that one. When you see that some celebrities, Denzel Washington comes to mind. I think Samuel L. Jackson is in that boat. Genevieve Naji to a small extent in Nigeria. When you see some celebrities that stay apolitical, they don't play in partisan politics, they don't endorse anybody. It's not that they don't know that there's free 20 million. And Toyin, I'm not suggesting you collected money because you were on social media saying you didn't collect money, and I believe you that you are not paid. Let's get that clear. However, we do know that there are certain people that get paid to support, and some people do it out of the love for the actual candidates. That's fine. But this is my point. If you go out on a limb and you've supported somebody publicly, and the person doesn't do well or isn't doing well for any reasons, don't be surprised if people come for you. Not because you are in that administration, but because you are closer to them than the person in power. Now, the person in power is not going to respond to them, and they don't have access to him anyway. But they have access to you through your social media. But you also have a right to respond. And like Olami said, it comes with the territory. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And you cannot get away from being dragged. In fact, the bigger you are, the more they drag you. When people like Beyonce say they don't want to do interviews because they don't want to be misquoted, it's because of one line that she will say in an interview. It goes viral and people start to drag her. So she's like, you know what? I will only talk when I have a new project. I don't blame her. So a lot of reflection for Toyin on this one. I've given my thoughts on the young man's acts, which I totally condemn, but I'm not in support of Toyin's reaction. And it's very concerning, like I said, outbursts of wanting to buy. Toyin, we don't want you to buy, we want you to live, want you to have a good life as you're already having. But there are mental health concerns for me, which I think has to be addressed. Allow me to take it away.
Yeah. In the video, she did seem a bit fragile, like she was going through some emotional trauma. I don't know. So I really don't know. I've never met her.
I don't have any evidence, but from what I saw, saying you want to buy 5-6 times in less than 3 minutes. Yeah.
So you want to die because somebody said something negative about your child. And I want to die. I want to kill that person. So what happens to your children after you die?
This is what I'm saying. Do you understand?
I'm gonna go add up now. Over what? Something that somebody said online that they're going to forget about tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, that thing is dead. There's another, in fact, 24 hours later, she actually prolonged it.
The reaction is always the bigger story. Have you not noticed?
Yeah.
What did the person say? It's always bigger than what happened.
Yep. No, Toyin not try at all.
No. She didn't try.
I think the person has been released.
Oh, that's good news. If it has been released, there must have been a huge amount of pressure. Huge pressure on her to release the guy. Just release the guy. And yeah, that culture. Yeah, it's a bad culture in Nigeria.
How many people can you lock up? Because we're a nation of people of jokers, and people that will tell you exactly how it is.
If you're new to our channel, you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, we want you to subscribe. That's what you should do next. Especially if you want to listen to more content like this, high quality, engaging. We'll continue to troll the internet and look for great content to speak on this topic. We won't always agree, but we will always aspire to give you good quality content. Leave your comments down below. Send us an email at twogrownmen@gmail.com if you want us to cover a particular story of your interest. Like this content, share it to as many people, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you very much. Thank you.